In this video, I'm going to go over question 1 from paper 2 of this IB Math SL exam, which is the calculator paper, where we have a function f of x and another function g of x. First, it asks us to find f of 8. Very straightforward. We're going to substitute 8 into the function. You can even use your calculator to perform the evaluation, but you should show your work with the 8 substituted in place of x, and then evaluate it. This will be 64 plus 16 plus 1. Right? Yeah, 64 plus 16, which will be 80 plus 1, so 81. Find g of f of x, so you're substituting the f function into the g function. This is called the composition of functions. So we'll take g of x as our outer function, which is x minus 5. And in place of x, I'll put this big open parentheses where I'll substitute the f function, and then you'll simplify it. So x squared plus 2x, we have a plus 1 and a minus 5, so minus 4. And then solve the composition equal to 0. So we'll set the answer that we just got from part B equal to 0. It's a quadratic. On the calculator part, sometimes they'll give you quadratics that are not factorable. If it's the non-calculator test, then this would be a factorable one, and this one is not factorable. So we'll either want to go to our calculator and use polynomial tools to solve this, or we can use the quadratic formula. The calculator's tool is a great one, so I'm going to open that up and show what it looks like. We have an a value, just important to note, we have an a value of 1, b value of 2, and a c value of -4, as if we were going to fill in the quadratic formula. So 1, 2, and -4. So when I go to a calculator, if I go to menu algebra, there's very few things on the list here, but polynomial tools is one of them. And polynomial tools includes quadratics. So we're going to go to find roots of polynomial. Degree 2, because it's quadratic, highest exponent is a 2. Indeed, I only care about real solutions on this test. And here where it asks you for a2, a1, and a0, that's like our a, b, and c. So we had a 1, a 2, and a -4. It's going to fill in the function. Indeed, that's what it should look like, and it's trying to find the roots for x. And there are 2 values there. They're decimal values, which is okay because this question did not ask for exact values. So -3.23. Just going to bring this over here to the screen where we were working. And finally, we should answer the question x equals -3.23, at least 3 sig figs. Oop, I got around that correctly. -3.24. And x equals 1.24. That's one way to solve this quadratic. You could also use the quadratic formula or even a graph. And that's all for question 1.